Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is a paid request for Kyle. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Do have a Cash App as well. Links are down below in the info box. I'll get to as soon as I possibly can. So thank you for that. And this time it is for the 2000 album Shyne by the guy named Shyne. I mean, the self-titled album. Now, I had never heard of this person before. I had never heard this music before. And for me, I thought the album itself was kind of forgettable. But I will say the guy had a decent voice. But he has this kind of deeper based voice. Some say it's similar to Notorious B.I.G. So I didn't mind his voice. It's just that the lyrics, like, let me see your hands. Oh, my bitch is styling. Let me see your hands. Whoa, my bitch is styling. Or Bad Boys. Bleen, bleen. It's a bad boy theme. Bleen. So it's bleen, bleen, and beaches, beaches, and N-word, N-word. I'm not going to say, and beaches, and come in your mouth, bitch. You got a bitter taste. If you got a bitter taste, I don't know, maybe you should drink more of this. Drink some more fruit. Maybe have a sweet taste. At least that's what I've been told by certain ladies. I know, too much information. I know. But the songs were like Dear America. Well, it's not really a song. It's just kind of him talking for a minute. But yeah, What You Gonna Do. Which I would say that one I didn't mind. I would say that was my favorite one, if I have a favorite. Because I like the beat. I like the beat, and it had a little bit of violin in there. Some of the lyrics I thought worked a bit better. Pray to God, go hard, or end up in the morgue. Like I said, I like the beat, and again, I do think he has a nice voice for it. Let Me See Your Hands. I will say that had a bit of a consistent synth beat, which I liked that part. So there are some nice beats. He has a good deep voice that I will say does remind you of Notorious B.I.G. But I think it's just the lyrics. A lot of times they're pretty meh. A lot of times they're pretty typical. And the lyrics, there was nothing real to stand out. But again, if you're basing it on the voice and the beats and you don't care about the lyrics, then you could probably get a lot more out of this. And there's some good to be had in here. What actually was more interesting to me was learning about this guy. Where, I guess it was a shooting in a nightclub. I think Jennifer Lopez and P. Diddy and them were there. And he got like a 9-year jail sentence right when this was coming out. Because I think it was 2008, 2009 he got out. And he only did 2 albums. He only did 2 albums. And then apparently there was a documentary made on this guy where he went back to where he was, which is Belize. And it seems like he turned his life around. He became a politician that a lot of people seem to like and respect. I could be wrong on that because I didn't see, I mean, maybe some things changed. From what I saw first glance of it, that he got his life around and again went up to bigger and better things. See, and he was also a guy that would always call out against Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, which of course makes him seem like the more sensible guy considering all the stuff that happened with P. Diddy, which I never did see the documentary that was made. I forget what it was called about P. Diddy. I never did see that. So I guess, some people looked, well, you see, he was warning people. He was warning people. He was saying, I don't know about P. Diddy. He was right. He was right. But I mean, the titles, like I said, What You Gonna Do, Bane, Bad Boys, Let Me See Your Hands, The Life, It's Okay, among other stuff. There's about 16 of them in there. Again, sometimes it's just him talking for a minute or so, like a prayer or something like that. The rest of his these songs, and again, he's got a good deep voice. It's just I'm not sure about the lyrics and a lot of stuff. But I don't know, maybe it was one of those things he just wasn't meant for this life. I mean, before you really even start out, you go to jail for 9 years. I don't know if after the second album, if it just didn't sell well and he went, this just isn't for me, or yeah, I need to get my life turned around and I need to go. I guess really what I could do is I look it up. I should have looked it up before, so I do apologize. Now, again, I'm not an expert in terms of the rap scene or music. Because the thing with rap is, I didn't grow with it a whole lot growing up. When I was in Iowa, pretty much all you would hear on the radio was country music. Now, granted, I'm not big on country music. I mean, there's a song here and there I don't mind, but it was like the music I was into when I was a kid was movie soundtracks, like the Rocky Four soundtrack, and so it'd probably be like rock, classic rock, AC/DC, Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, stuff of that nature would be my cup of tea. But there were rap songs I liked, whether it be Dance's Paradise with Coolio, whether it be Changes by Tupac Shakur, whether it be some of the stuff that Eminem would do. Mama Said Knock You Out, LL Cool J, kind of the more popular titles. But like anything, it just depends on how it's done. So yeah, he's 46 years old now. He's the leader of the opposition of Belize. Leader of the Belize United Democratic Party. Interesting how things have changed. Let me see. He was on Notorious B.I.G.'s posthumous Born Again. And the reason he was against Puff Daddy because he worked with him. He was on Puff Daddy's forever. So after working with him, he definitely realized something was up. Here we go. On the evening of December 27, 1999, on the verge of releasing his debut album under P. Diddy's Bad Boy Records, he went to a New York City nightclub with his former mentor, Diddy, and Diddy's girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Lopez. Because, yes, Jennifer Lopez used to go out with Diddy. So, what the hell did she know about what was going on? An argument broke out in the club between Combs and another man. Gunshots followed with 3 bystanders injured. He was convicted of assault and unlawful possession of a weapon, sentenced to 10 years in prison. His debut album was released in September 2000, going gold the following month. He would continue to record music while incarcerated, eventually releasing his sophomore studio album, Godfather Buried Alive, in 2004. After his release from prison in 2009, he was deported to Belize. He moved to Jerusalem, where he spent time studying. He returned to Belize 2013, was appointed the Belize Music and Goodwill Ambassador, charged with the development of the music industry in Belize, donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop it. He was elected to the Belizean House of Representatives in 2020 general election. He became the Belize leader of opposition in the House of Representatives and leader of the Belize United Democratic Party. There's a Hulu documentary called The Honorable Shyne. Part of his platform was increased penalties for those who commit crimes, to raise the salaries of its police, to strengthen the judicial systems to address violent crimes, and to provide student loans at low interest rates. He hopes to be elected, believes that's prime minister in 2025. And I'm trying to see where it talks about the. He called Sean Combs a person who has destroyed his life. Oh, he called Diddy, he's a person who destroyed his life. And the Honorable Shyne, which chronicled his life, Shyne confirmed to have been the fall guy and Diddy's scapegoat, while calling his actions demonic and malicious, acknowledging that the industry and community finally believed him. So he's saying he didn't. Well, I didn't see the documentary, but I guess he didn't really do what they said he did, and that's how he got 10 years in prison. So he was a scapegoat. Combs and his team denied all of Shyne's allegations pertaining to his innocence. Huh. Kind of hard for me to buy whatever the fuck Diddy fucking says. The critical reception for this album, All Music, 2 out of 5. Entertainment Weekly, C+. Rap Reviews, 5 out of 10. Rolling Stone, 3 out of 5. The Source, 3 out of 5. Mixed reviews. One thought the album was forgettable and far too contrived, seeming staged and overly theatrical. Entertainment Weekly said, Shyne lacked insight, pathos, and humor of the Notorious B.I.G., who he was trying to imitate, but commended the production. Shyne, this is what from Rap Reviews. Shyne lacks the charm of the former, the vocals as pleasing but uncompelling, point out that the album doesn't have a common theme, other than the fact that Shyne is a flossy criminal. Rolling Stone says he could be the pinnacle of Y2K thug pathology. Dramatic yet minimalist. Commended the rapper NME did. Despite saying nothing new, has an uptight, slightly nasal vocal style, arresting enough to keep it interesting. Yeah, his voice worked well, but I agree with the not having anything new to say. I agree with that. But yeah, What You're Gonna Do, Bane, Bad Boys. I would say What You're Gonna Do was my favorite of them. Like I said, I like the violin mixed in with the beat of it. I thought the lyrics in that was a bit better than the others. Bane, didn't really care for. Bad Boys, bling bling, it's a bad boy thing. It was there. Let Me See Your Hands. I did like the synth beat. It was very consistent. But that's the one where it's like, all my bitches style, let me see your hands. Whoa. Whoa. Dates to Prayer, that's one of the things he just tossed for a minute. It's Okay, that's the song where, go come in your mouth, bitch. Got a bitter taste. Well, then don't come in her mouth then. Not even going to say the title for that, because this is the N-word, Gonna Die. The Hit, that's Gangsta, Spend Some Cheese, Commission, Get Out featuring Slim of 112. And a lot of samples from other albums. Like Bad Boys, Nightclubbing by Grace Jones, Here I Come by Barrington Levy, What You Gonna Do, Set It Off by Strafe, Whoa by Black Rob, Violin sample from Days of Pearly Spencer by David McWilliams. So damn, even the violins I was praising was from another fucking song. Shit. What the fuck? But I mean, the guy definitely seemed like he turned his life around, and I would say congrats to that at least. That's commendable. So I guess with him, at least there's a happy ending with it. Unlike, say, sadly, Tupac or Notorious B.I.G. or let alone Diddy, or didn't he? At least this guy, he got his life together. He got his head on straight. Maybe he only got 2 albums, but maybe that just wasn't his calling. Maybe this was his calling with Belize and the politicians, and now it looks like he found a different path, and congrats to him. But I mean, that's interesting to find out, so you learn something new every day. Nothing wrong with that. Now I just have to remember all the shit. But again, the album itself, like, it's on YouTube. You want to give it a listen. Like I said, the big positive is he has a good, deep, voice. Like Notorious B.I.G., like I said before. And at least makes him seem... It's a good voice for rap. I just definitely think some polish need to be made. It's funny, like some of the songs I like more is stuff he just sampled a bunch from other stuff, but either way, yeah, still worked. Talk about what you're going to do, yeah. So, take that for you will. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.